Hello, welcome to the Bag Hag Digest. Hey there, beautiful bag lovers. Trina here with a tag video that's been going around for a couple of weeks. I'm late to the game, perhaps. It's the luxury items I never thought I'd buy tag, started by the lovely Chicprofessor, a fellow teacher out there somewhere in the great North America. I think she's American, not sure. But hey sister, nice to have a fellow teacher that's into bags as well. So yes, luxury items that I never thought I'd buy. Well, that, like a lot of other people who are in this tag, would be pretty much everything. And I do mean everything. The luxury game, the handbag thing, I was never really into it before. I've always liked bags, but never designer bags. I always thought that was a complete waste of money. I don't think that anymore. My first luxury item, I may have already told you before, it was this huge, massive, totally GM bag, which is no longer in production. I think they only make the MM. In my opinion, this is much better than the, what's it called, the famous one, the Neverfull. It's got more functionality. It's got a zipper. It's got two things on the side to put extra goodies in, and the straps are really long. So beautiful bag, love it, love it, love it. So I don't know what it is exactly that made me break down to buy this bag. Because I've never been a fan of Louis Vuitton. I've always thought it was pretentious. I always thought the logos were gaudy. Wasn't particularly fond of the vachetta leather. Still, I'm not fond of the vachetta leather actually. But this is in still good condition, so I haven't dyed it yet. Don't think I will unless it gets really nasty. But this is, you know, I've reviewed this bag before, and in that video I explained that I just wanted a really good bag that is gonna hold out. And this bag has gone far beyond that. I mean, the vintage quality of Louis Vuitton it's outstanding. So this I got in 2009, and for 6 years straight, I wore it almost every day. It's amazing. So I was sold on that. I was sold, you know, sometimes you get what you pay for. And this I got secondhand, used, and all my bags, as you may know, are, I guess, bar a couple, are secondhand. I just believe in that philosophy. So this started it all, and I think a lot of people have similar stories to mine about just getting hooked in with it. So from there, I'm not gonna go this chronologically. I'll just go through pieces that surprised me, the items that I didn't think I'd buy, but I got, and they were like, wow, how could I ever have lived without it? So this is one of them. I think the most surprising item that I bought, never thought I'd buy, and I bought, and I totally love it and can't imagine living without, is this guy. And I think everybody who owns this feels the same way. It's any other pouch, it just doesn't work the same way. And honestly, you have to have it to know what I'm talking about. Any other pouch just wears and it's basically a junk drawer for your bag. You just pass it around and it holds everything I need. It's very durable and it looks good. I just love this, absolutely love it. And along the same lines, I could say almost the same for this, but this is limited to my cards. I have a couple of these, and it's just a clay, and I put all my cards. And if I have more cards than can fit in here, it means I have 2 cards. So it's kind of like controlling my desire to carry around a big stack of point cards, which I never use. So there's that little guy. And then, of course, you've seen me talk about this since I got it again and again. It's the Speedy. I'm sure this is on a lot of people's lists too. I've never thought, the big surprise with this is that it's a handheld bag, and I didn't think I would like it, and I do. It's, now that I'm doing the car lifestyle more, it's great. It fits so much in it, perfect for work. It's just great bag. I think if I were walking more, like when I lived in Tokyo, probably this wouldn't have been as practical, unless I put it on my handlebars on my bike or chucked it in my pannier or something. But for chucking it on the car seat or tossing it in and not have to worry about it, wonderful little bag. Not so little, but wonderful. So I have more Louis Vuitton, but those are the most surprising, I guess, for me. So next is Christian Dior. I never would have thought I would splurge on Christian Dior, and I didn't splurge, but I did buy Christian Dior. You've seen this, I've talked about it very recently. I think it's my last video, when I basically bought this in a really terrible condition and shined it up. It's a beautiful piece. And of course, early to that, oh, where is it? Where is it?
Please wait a moment.
Also secondhand is this little pochette. It's a little pouch, kind of like a wok. It is a wok actually. It's got slide pockets for your cards, like Christian Dior. This is a beautiful piece, and I never thought I would have owned something as lovely as this. I also have a Chanel wok, but I kind of did think I was gonna get that, to be honest. After a while, I knew I would end up getting one, but this I never thought I'd get, and I'm happier with this than I am with the Chanel wok, I'll have to say that. Next on my list is this little pouch bag by Proenza Schouler. And I've owned a Proenza Schouler bag before. I had a little orange crocodile print, like a wok type thing, and I ended up selling that. And I really like the casual appeal of this, but I didn't like spending a lot of money on something extremely casual, which is kind of strange to think that, because for me, I'm a casual person and I use casual bags, so why wouldn't I spend more money on something that I'm going to use more often instead of spending a lot of money on something that's too formal that I would rarely use, you know? It's kind of funny how we think that way. But in any case, these are pretty pricey little items, Proenza Schouler, but I did manage to get this for a wonderful price. And I haven't talked about this bag yet, so I'll leave it there because I will talk about her later. Lovely little pouch. Never thought I'd have one of these, and I got one. And the last item, and I mean, there's tons of items. All of my items I never thought I would have owned, but here we are, spending money. The last item is a perfume, and it's not just this perfume here that's been decanted. It could be any of my perfume. I'm a frag hag in addition to a bag hag. I currently have 75 small decants, at least, you know, 10, 15 mLs of perfumes, and some of them are mainstream, but some of them are really quite on the high end. So this one here, I think I've talked about it before. I've since repurchased it, secondhand mind, of course. Anyway, this is Baccarat Rouge 540, and it's stunning. I also like Frederic Maule's Portrait of a Lady, and what else am I into currently? I like Diptych's Philosophos also, which is more of a summery or spring scent. They're not cheap, and I do have a bit of a beer budget and champagne taste, but somehow I managed to get things on the cheap, and I'm proud of that. Okay, in any case, those are my bags or my luxury goods that I never thought I'd have. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon. Bag Hag signing out.